Alrighty folks, you dropped into the tower and Solstice 2021 has began, but what do you do? So, when you start off, you will visit Ava Levante and she will give you a quest. That'll give you access to the helmet and it will basically tell you to run the European aerial zone, which your first time through might look a little confusing, but it's not as crazy as you think. Once you complete that run, she will tell you to return to the tower, to which she will give you the option to meditate at the statues. You will get your new armor, like this hunter is right now, and you will also get your new shotgun once you get your new armor. Now, what to do with this new armor? Well, basically, it's a bit of a checklist of things you'll need to do. Once you get all your armor, you'll see a bunch of various objectives, from doing the EAZ to creating various orbs, various types, to running playlist activities, opening Solstice packages, killing specific enemies in modes, killing guardians in specific modes, as well as various other orbs and bleh. Now, this checklist will take you a while. It is a bit of a grind, and you would not be discouraged from taking your time and not trying to do this all at once because you would burn yourself out. Now, there's a lot of easier or more difficult ways to do these. You can find ones that are like making orbs and playlists. You could just go to strikes, maybe load up solo, kill some stuff in lost sectors. Public events, guardians, they say Gambit or Crucible, but you might as well go Crucible because you'll be killing so many more. But there are a few things different from the European aerial zone, as you might not have seen. Now, as you can see in the footage playing right now, there are boosters available to get to those hard-to-reach places. Many complaints were coming from people who didn't know the map too well of not being able to navigate them in terms of the higher-to-reach areas. Now, there is something to help you get to the higher-to-reach areas as well as just general mobility on the rooftops and other places. Now, another big change that they included is that before, when you finish the event, they would give you a flash of each chest's location, and then you would have to go and find it for yourself. This year is a bit different, because now they just tell you where everything is. Not even kidding, they're just splattered all over the visuals. They will not stop telling you. At least this was the first time through, so at least the first one is a given. Now, per the usual, the amount of chests you get is dependent on how many of the boss-marked enemies you kill running the event, and once that finishes, you'll have a big boss. There is no way to fail this, I believe, as once you kill it, you run out of a timer, and then once you kill the boss, then, continuing forward. Now, in addition, there is still a weekly power rotation, daily power rotation, where depending on the rotation, in this day, it's Void, as well as frickin' words. With these empowerments, they will tell you basically... Okay, let me start over with words. With empowerments, it's a daily rotation that based on what kind of damage you do dealing opponents, so for today it would be Void, you would earn orbs, and once you get orbs, you become empowered, which they do describe what each empowering gives. In the case of Void, you would have a super extended duration. Your grenades and melees deal increased damage while empowered, and crouching grants invisibility and the wall hacks and grant boosted regeneration for all your stuff. And for some reason, I don't recall this, but Prism Days, they mentioned Void empowerment is applied using a Void subclass. Now, I assume Prism Day is all three empowerments are available. Now, in addition, they did add a Stasis day, which goes for Void. So if you want to use Stasis, basically, Stasis Empowerment reduces the super energy drain so you can use it for longer, and defeating combatants spawn exploding stasis crystals. Now, there might be some other details, but that is what mostly of that. Now, that is about all you can say as a basics to Solstice Heroes. There are going to be people who will tell you every single challenge and what they did to do this, but this is a thing where you should decide what you do because you are your guardian. Now with that is the basic run-through of Solstice of Heroes, and as well, all the changes that came to this year. Now, I forgot to mention these, but I haven't really delved into them, but there are some sort of vendor upgrades, as well as bounties. Now, I'm not exactly... Well, actually, no. You might want to do these just because of the fact that they give you boosted progression, as well as, apparently, drops. Now, I would recommend checking out the vendors and learning these. There are required triumphs. Let's see, requires Solstice Tier 1 Legendary Armor Set. Okay. Oh, I see. No. I know exactly what this is. This makes it so it's easier to do stuff. So when you complete the blue set, it would knock you to legendary. And then you see this upgrade, which basically says your rare Solstice armor objectives progress faster. And when you get to here, you acquire tier 1 legendary, a pair of tier... Well, actually it's weird. A pair, a single, a pair... It's okay. Now, okay, better understand. So this is 2 upgrades for the rares. Once you get 1 character done, you get boosted rare progress. Once you get multiple characters done, you would get even faster rare Solstice armor progression. So it makes the grind easier. So with each character that you get up for each rank, it makes it easier for all of your other characters. I forgot there was some sort of boost last year as well. There was some sort of easy mode for every character. Now, as well, they say with this pair of Solstice Tier 2 Legendary, I do believe there are some objectives, at least in the masterworking department, that you only have to do once, and they will chain for all 3 of your characters and stuff, but I will just have to wait and see down the line. Now with that, my name is Red Scorpion, and thank you for watching this guide to Solstice Heroes 2021.